Well, good morning and happy Monday to you, lovely ladies and gentlemen. Steve Collins coming to you live from beautiful, foggy San Antonio, Texas, the second most powerful, passionate, purposeful coach and speaker in the world. I hope you guys had a really good weekend. I want to share something with you that I trust will give you encouragement and hope. The ideal outcome of this short talk will be that you will realize how much power you have to live the life you want to live and to enjoy it starting whenever you would like to. You see, happiness is activated externally. Joy is activated internally. Those things that are activated from externals sadly put you at effect in the step one cause, step two effect equation. And the tough part about being in phase two or step two or the effect part of any equation is that you're always victim to what's going to go on around you, which will have the influence on whether or not you get to be who you want to be, do what you want to do, have what you want to have, and show up how you would like to show up. And it kind of sucks when you're in the victim mode, meaning that you don't know when it's going to happen. If happiness is, I'll be happy when, I'll be happy when, I'll be happy when, then your brain knows, don't be happy until that happens. And how many days are in between those happenstance happenings that activate happiness? I'll give you a simple example. When we were playing with our granddaughter this weekend, she did some funny, cute little stuff that we did not expect. It was pure happiness. But the funny thing was, before she showed up, I showed up with the thermostat mindset, not a thermometer, not effect, but cause. Step one, the activation, activated with me. I choose joy. Joy is a choice. Now, joy, when we break down the etymology, particularly biblically, the word for joy, when you hear this statement, the joy of the Lord is my strength, joy is a calm delight. A calm delight. Now, you want to know something crazy? When you're connected with the good Lord, the craziest circumstances do not have permission to rob you of that joy. You may not be happy in that circumstance, yet you can have joy in that circumstance. You can have a calm delight. You can have a trust and a faith that everything is working together for your good. And because the situation is not currently good, it's apparently not the end of the matter, because the end of the matter will be good. So by having the conversation with yourself to choose joy. Well, Steve, how exactly do I choose joy? Well, Martha, thank you so much for that question. Let me answer it for you. One of the ways you can choose joy is by being intentional about concentrating on, focusing on, and writing down what you are grateful for. What are you grateful for? Well, I don't know. I got aches and pains and life is tough. Well, Martha, do you have two eyes to see? Do you have two ears to hear? Do you have two legs to walk? Did you wake up in a bed this morning? Do you have a nice warm cup of coffee that's available for you? Do you have people who love you, who you love? Do you have maybe hot water this morning, Martha? Did you have hot water? Did you have a blanket to sleep under and a bed maybe? Well, I think there's just hundreds of things in our daily lives that it's easy to take for granted, and therefore, sadly, you don't appreciate because you take them for granted. Think about if you're from San Antonio when we had Snowmageddon and it was freezing weather for like 7, 8, 9, 10 days straight, and you lost your water and you couldn't flush your toilet and you lost your electricity and there was no heat. Interesting. Didn't think about how much you liked that stuff until you didn't have it. Isn't that interesting? So the point of this morning's discussion is simply this. You have the ability to choose joy, to be at cause, step one, rather than effect, step two, in the cause and effect situation. And when you are at cause, that means you can bring the joy, you can bring the light, you can bring the life, you can bring the laughter wherever you go because you're carrying it with you. You no longer have to wait to be happy when you learn to choose joy, because you have joy until the day of